Welcome back to Dinger City. Here we are. It's Classic 8. We have Andrew versus Hunter. Oh, baby. It's going to be a fun match for us today. That's right. Hunter's team, all Wario, all Waluigi, against Andrew's team, all Toadsworth. It's going to be one for the ages. We're on Peach's Garden. Again, man. Again. Yeah, so, I mean, we're doing random stadiums for this.
Yes, and we are holding true to the random. We, full disclosure, I like to be a fully disclosed guy. As content creators, we were like, should we roll one we've had recently, re-roll it? And we were like, nah, true random. That's why you've gotten 2 Wario Palaces, now 2 Peach's Gardens.
It's the integrity you can expect from Dinger City.
Exactly,
man,
we're fully integrity.
We roll 1d6, and whatever it deems is what will be deemed.
Yeah, and we actually use a D6. We do not click the random button.
Yeah, well,
there's a D6 over there.
Because the random button, funny enough, it's not random. It's not random.
I'm intrigued to see this matchup. Andrew, probably the best stadium for his team with his all Toadsworth. Yeah. Also home turf advantage. I don't think he's the home team technically, but you know, there's Toads in there. And also I'm intrigued to see. Not trying to throw any more shade at my cataclysmically disastrous loss. I want to see how Hunter's team does elsewhere.
Yeah.
Without the giant Wario head full of bean-boozled beans.
It's pretty funny. And
vomit every time!
Something interesting, Hunter elected to go with Wario captain for this game.
He was Mario the first game.
Yeah, so you know you're going to see a lot more team stars. He's going to start with 4 as opposed to starting with 2 team stars.
But the star, I would say arguably.
Yeah,
maybe even inarguably,
it ain't arguable.
A downgrade.
Yeah, Wario's star swing is much worse than Mario's. So we'll see how it pays off. You know, we'll see.
No runs.
He can always. Hey, you can still star with Mario. It just costs 2 stars instead of 1.
True. Which honestly, you might want to do sometimes.
Yeah, I think it's totally fine.
Me, him, and Dennis were having a whole conversation of.
Nice hits.
Is it better to have the more stars at the start? But if the star you want to use maybe costs double now, I was like, you'd still rather use Mario's than Wario's. And I believe, I don't want to put words in Hunter's mouth.
Sure.
It feels like the intent of the team is to get on with Waluigi's that hit home runs with Wario's.
Yes.
So you're probably not really even thinking about Garlic Ball too much.
Yeah, this is where it comes in though, because there are 2 outs. You have a garlic opportunity.
And you can full send it.
He's looking for it.
He's maybe even thinking 5-star dingers. If it happens, it happens.
Yeah, if you guys don't know what garlic ball looks like, strap in. You about to learn. Here it goes. It's up, and now it's split into 2. The note block isn't going to matter.
Wow!
He's gonna make the play.
Can I just say, you never see anyone just go, this one. Normally the way that is played is you get in the middle, and most characters, Toadsworth probably not one of them, so I'm going to assume that's why Andrew did it. Most characters can, if you have a good eye and move fast, can split the difference once you see which one's the real ball. Yeah. But Andrew just lock it in and go, nah, it's this one.
Pretty much any character with sliding catch can do that. They can sit in between, and then last second they just dive. Sliding catch gives them a little boost.
Good hit from Toadsworth.
But Toadsworth's not going to have
this is the team. That was a perfect, if Andrew could copy and paste that for the rest of his life, he would. That's the team.
That's all you got to do. Yeah, it's really funny, dude.
It's a very Andrew team. We actually cooked up, I think it was me, you, and Dennis. We're like, oh, I bet we can guess Andrew's team. And exact money, it was all 5 Toads, Toadsworth, Birdo, Boo, and Bowser.
That's such an Andrew team.
And we were like, that's what he's going to come in with. And he came in with this, and we were like, okay. Unchanged from the first game. I could have mentioned it earlier. I'm mentioning it now. Andrew changed his lineup. His lineup originally was 7 Toadsworths, 2 Toads. But after hitting 2 home runs with Toad in the first game, he decided...
the bobble!
Good catch from Waluigi.
Great attempt. That was cool. Great attempt.
He decided it might be better for his home run skills to seed the Toads at 5 and 9.
I like it. I think it's a great change. And now we have runners on first and second. He's not big on the Toadsworth star. I understand.
I know he's not big on it.
Spot to use it though.
It was like there are a handful of times like the stadium's huge.
Yeah, this
it's
stadium
good here.
Is really good for it because the stadium's deep and the foul territory is deep as well. So those star hits go right into that back corner. It can be really, really devastating. If you
and it usually isn't. Yes, it lands foul sometimes, which I think is what he doesn't like about it.
He doesn't like that it leads to double plays and outs.
True, but I feel like more often than not, it's pretty solid.
Yeah, here's the thing about Andrew as a player of Mario Superstar Baseball. Andrew...
Soft.
Dude, no. Look at his lap. Rock solid. Andrew is really good at making good contact and, like, having an eye on the ball. Andrew is really bad. Really bad doesn't even begin to encompass his lack of skill, his lack of ability to time his hits properly. He can't do it. Now, with Toadsworth, you can hit to both sides of the field. You could pull by swinging early, and it'll go to the left, or you could push by swinging late, it'll go to the right. That's all well and good. But if you use his star, you need to split the difference. Otherwise, it goes right to the shortstop or right to the second baseman, and it's an out.
Now, I get why he did that one hilariously enough, because there would have been a rebate. But look, that's the same. It's the same thing. Which I guess if it's the same thing, why do it? But like, there are definitely the ones that paint the corner are fucking delicious. So it's really good. But and I think this isn't necessarily an insult. Andrew,
guy who's about to insult Andrew.
Stupid's not the right word. I think I would describe Andrew as violently ignorant. Like he knows the game is evolving. He knows like stats come out and you can learn new things about characters and change the way you play. Not only won't he do it, when people are like, "Let me tell you something," he'll pull a gun on him.
Dude, listen. He's old dog Andrew.
Old dog, no tricks.
No shot. You're teaching me a new trick. I know sit. And that's all I need.
But you know what, man? The dude crushes sit.
Dude, he's like the best at sit. You open the door, my man is seated.
He's right there. that dog being Andrew could be running in the traffic, like escaped your house, hamburger in mouth, about to run into a Mack truck, and if you tell him to sit, he will. He will not drop the hamburger, but his drop is not his trick. And he will not come back, because come is not his trick either, unless you're watching Winger City, in which case we do know that come is his trick.
He actually won't stop either. He'll scoot himself into the road while seated, because he does not know stay.
The thing about making Andrew a perfect dog is... if you get a Roomba,
right,
it's perfect for Andrew.
Yeah, you put him on.
You tell him to sit on the Roomba, and then eventually he'll be home.
Dude, you get like an
garlic
RC
ball
car.
up again, gonna split the block. Oh, we know that one's fake because it went through. That's interesting to know. Didn't know that's how they worked.
Yeah. If the real ball had hit that note block, the garlic would have disappeared and it would have ended the effect, and it would have just bounced.
True, but at that point, it's like, what? Hey, you're gonna respond?
Yeah. It's just an interesting, interesting
so
thing.
Close. Crit
That
Nick
is
going
going to
to
be
bed.
one run. Enjoy.
Goodbye, Crit Nick. He's got to go feed a dog. Not Andrew.
Andrew does not know the command eat. He doesn't know how to do it. All right, Wario stepping up to plate.
Hunter having infinitely more runs than Andrew at this point in the game.
Infinitely is, I suppose, true. Well, no, not infinitely more.
Infinitely is a multiple.
Yeah.
You know, it's obviously it is just one more.
It is one. Listen.
But I can't say twice as much. I can't say 10 times as much. Infinitely as much.
Infinitely yeah. Uh-oh, block alert.
No.
The block has not taken heed.
You know what's crazy about Andrew's team is the arms are pretty dog shit. Yeah. And the chem isn't helping that much. Like, it definitely is not nothing.
Well, there's no chem on that throw. Interestingly, right, you might be like, wait, you said that all his characters have chem together. You'd be absolutely correct. When you throw to the cutoff position, no chem applies. No chem. Very interesting.
Why?
Chem only applies when throwing to a base. So
interesting.
You might notice sometimes, like, if a catcher is trying to do, like, stop somebody from stealing, they throw to second base. Even if those characters have chem, it won't be a chem throw because the character isn't at the bag yet.
Gotcha.
So you're throwing to the base, but no one's covering it, so chem doesn't apply. It's very interesting. Also, great hit with Toadette.
Yeah.
Scoring another run.
I need to point something out here that I think Andrew even knew when he assembled his team.
Yeah.
He said, my fielding won't matter because I'm going to get on and get so many runs. Could still be true as long as he holds, you know, the bag on that one and actually hits some balls. But right now, Hunter has his pitcher figured out and is taking advantage of the shitty field.
Yeah, but just wait until he switches out Toadsworth for Toadsworth.
This could shake it up. Here's what I would do if I was Andrew, and I don't think it's the worst idea.
Yeah.
I would make 1 to 2 of my Toadsworth left-handed
Pitcher.
in the field for pitching.
Yeah.
Just to occasionally scramble.
I think it's
You're getting used
worth
to
a
it.
shot.
Here's lefty Toadsworth, and in the field, it really isn't going to make a difference.
Here's the thing about Toadsworth specifically as a pitcher, is that his delivery is neutral. It's down the middle. So his handedness does not matter as much as, say, like Boo or Dixie or like Donkey Kong.
It's not coming from
They don't
the
have this.
side.
They have the sidearm throws. He's got like a.
It still comes from like a little bit right of the center, though. You know?
Yeah, no,
it might be enough.
It wouldn't do nothing. It's not going to do much. You know, it's not going to be that.
I'm telling you what, I'm feeling a lot better about my game against
Hey,
Hunter.
let me just. 8 runs, huh? 8 runs for a Hunter. That's quite a lot of runs.
And a really good Mario Slam Donger here could make it a merciable game.
The game
All right.
does not end in the 4th. I'll tell you that
Hell
one. 8 runs in
yeah.
1 inning.
That was 1 inning. It all happened in 1 inning.
8 runs in 1 inning is nothing to a guy like Andrew, who's about to hit 18 runs in 1 inning.
I believe you. Now, let me tell you something. I don't know if you guys know this, if you've been watching Dinger City
Toad.
for a while. Maybe you do. It's like an old school thing. The journey of 1,000 miles.
Wait. 1,000 miles. That's a lot of miles, dude.
1,000 miles.
I don't even look. I could not comprehend how to even begin going about something
here's the
like
thing.
that.
The journey of 1,000 miles.
That's so many.
When you hear that, you go, insurmountable task.
Impossible.
Too far to walk.
Too many miles, if I'm being really succinct about it.
But now, the worker in your brain, if you break that down into bite-sized tasks.
500 miles in 5. No, it's still a lot.
Yeah, so now go even smaller, man. 10 intervals of 100 miles. That's
a
like
lot
something.
still.
But you can picture it like in your car.
But
now
like,
you go even smaller. 1,000 single miles.
Yeah, I could run that in like, you know.
But now, how do you run a mile?
Well, first I get my AirPods. I
Exactly.
put on my little run tracker. I do a little warm up. It's important to stretch if you're ever
Exactly.
exercising. Then I will hit start on my app. And then I take 1 step.
Boom! You've solved it. The journey of 1,000 miles for Andrew starts merely with a single step.
But Hunter's the one stepping right now. Hunter's got bases loaded.
Yeah, well, you know, it went a little long. Typically it's a shorter quote.
Oh no! And here's the thing.
Well, the thing about Hunter is you can just step on Andrew's neck and call it a day.
He's got a garlic ability here if he wants to burn both the stars. I think he's just gonna look for the sack fly.
I was like, it's almost guaranteed to be the mercy. He just
And
did
guys, that is gonna be the game. Thanks so much for watching. Hey, think about becoming a member. It helps us out so much. We appreciate you guys as always.
The journey of becoming a member starts with a single click.
1 single click. We'll catch you for the next one. Digger City out.